Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. We've got Father's Day baseball. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And starting this one, Chris Paddock. What do you look for here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Okay, all set to go. Luis Arraez stands in. So we're underway with some Father's Day baseball. Way out front for strike two.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. Here's the Giants lineup. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, situational hitting isn't as common with all the slugging in today's game. But a team that shortens up, hits behind runners, and advances bases adds a lot of value. Pitchers can't afford to give them free base runners because this group knows how to capitalize.
Jung-Hoo Lee, batting with one down, takes a strike. That's hard hit on the line. And foul ball. Lone Depot Park just underway here. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting third, the first baseman, Rafael
Devers now 3 for 9 of the series coming in.
Ball one.
Two down, nobody on. To the right side. Slings to first, and Devers is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here in Miami, starting on the mound in this one, Tyler Mahle. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Digging in, Heriberto Hernandez.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. That one not close. Ball 3. And a payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Edwards wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. What a stop. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. Stowers matched a homer in his last game. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel. Trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's the DH, Christopher Morel. 3 for 7 in the series so far. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Willie Adames.
Ball, that's low.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. The underhand flip. It's there, and that's a great play.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
So digging in, Lars Nootbaar.
Ball 1.
Second inning here, no score. This one in the air. Edwards takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Matt Chapman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Paddock, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2015. That one's in there. That is strike 2.
Recognized that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's off the inside corner, and it's a full count. And there's ball four.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Man at first, and up next for San Francisco, Harrison Bader. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Here's a 1-2. Goes down looking.
Felt definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Griffin Conine stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Conine launched a homer in his most recent game. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A solo shot. The Marlins on the board first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, dude. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Otto Lopez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's to third, and it's through for a hit. And a man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. That one fouled off. Now a quick throw to first. Lopez back on a dive. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a miss, struck him out at a splitter.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Now a chance for Liam Hicks. Throws to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. We played 2 full. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Ramos.
And that's off the outside edge. Ball one.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them. Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Hey.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Late swing, foul to the left. And that is out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2. Up the middle, Lopez. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Luis Arias, the next Giant to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball.
On the ground to the
That ball's
left.
foul.
And that's just foul. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Ball.
Inside, almost got him.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
In the air, right field, Hernandez going back on this one, reaching for it and brings it in. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 1 and the Giants nothing. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here in Miami, now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Heriberto Hernandez.
Heriberto Hernandez.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
That's a ball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. And that's too high.
That's ball 2.
Hernandez on at first. Nobody out. On the ground, right side. Nice stop. To his knee, the throw. He beats it out, and it's first and second on the infield single.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. Right through there for a strike. First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. There's a strike.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Stays alive. No outs, runners at first and second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. In the air, left field. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter, number 5.
And next is the designated hitter, Christopher Morel. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at bat. Nice job right there.
2 on, 1 out. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's too low. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the third and final game of the series. 3-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. He's 0 for 1. 0-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Slider misses outside. In the air to left center, Adames should have this one, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Outside with a breaking ball. This one ripped, but foul to the right. One and 2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. Now it's Devers at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. That one inside, and it's 1-0. The Giants down by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Off the mark there, and that's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
On the ground to third, Norby. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Shortstop, Adames.
Willie Adames stands in.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Marcy drifts towards it, and that is that. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Marlins 1 and the Giants nothing. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The batter number 6, shortstop, Otto.
Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Singy.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Not a whole lot of damage against him yet, and he may just keep this approach.
Lopez batting with one down takes a strike. One now. And a slider in there for a strike. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Marcy now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying, gone way up into the upper deck. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add on. It's 2-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Liam Hicks.
Hey!
One now. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at bat alive.
Got him swinging for the strikeout, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Marlins add another with the solo shot. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. This to third. Fires across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next to the Giants.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. Walked his first time.
Ball.
And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Popped up. Konai. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next to the Giants, the center fielder, number 9. Harrison Bader.
Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So runner at second, 2 down. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Man on second, 2 down. The other way, base hit into the outfield. Here comes Bader around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 outs, runner at first. And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And there's a foul ball.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That misses.
That's off the plate.
Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And here's a 3-2. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Luis Arias digs in now. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Line drive to short and caught. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Home half of the 5th coming up. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Heriberto Hernandez. Oh, that got away from him.
That got him.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Number 9.
Xavier Edwards, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Runner on the go. And a foul ball. Just
Outside, that's the ball.
missed. Action in the pen down there. Jose Quijada getting loose out there. Buto warming up as well. Hernandez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The flip, there's 1. On to first,
He's
safe.
good.
So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
One out man at first. And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers. Pitch misses. Ball one. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's a 2-0. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Quick move to first. And he's back in on a dive. That's too low. Full count now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
The designated hitter, number 5.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tyler Mahle gives way, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for the
New arm for the Giants, Jose Quijada.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
So now the DH spot, Christopher Morel.
Ball one.
Morel measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent.
Ball two.
The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Oh,
3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. Flips the corner. That's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. Just missed. Griffin Conine would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. On the ground right side. out with room to spare, and that's the inning. It's the Marlins 2 and the Giants 1. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee.
The right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Movement in the Marlins bullpen. Calvin Fauché, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Bakker also getting ready. This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Rafael Devers up to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Ball inside.
The Giants with the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
Ball 2.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
That one hammered but pulled foul. Lee gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings and misses, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Willie Adames will hit next. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Base hit right field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
At the plate, Lars Nootbaar. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 3.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Matt Chapman on deck for San Francisco. Here's a 3-0. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Chris Paddock done for the day, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Andrew
Marlins,
Nardi will take
number
over here.
23.
All they need from him right here is one out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with 2 runners in scoring position. He does have the 1 open base to work with if needed.
Matt Chapman to the plate in this high leverage situation. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Slider clips the zone.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Fought off foul. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Matt Chapman hits 1 out. His 11th of the year, and the Giants have the lead now. It's 4-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Aye.
Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Snags it on the run. And that is that. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now 4-2.
Now pitching for the
Back
Giants,
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hayden Birdsong. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Stepping in, Griffin Conine. He's already homered here in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Jason Foley, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Henches getting cranked up as well. Comes up empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Lopez in the box again. Takes a strike. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Hit on the ground to short. Adames slings to first in time.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder,
Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered in this game. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Now the 0-1.
Ball, that's low.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ball 2.
That one just misses. Liam Hicks waits on deck for Miami. And a payoff pitch. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail it here 4-2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Marlins,
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Calvin Fauché.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Elliot
Leading off
Ramos.
for the Giants,
The walk,
the
and he's
designated
also
hitter,
single.
Elliot Ramos.
Foul ball there.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they put in play, 10 have been line drives.
Ball in.
I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
Ball, that's too high.
In there at the knees for a strike. And it remains 2-2. That's
Ball,
inside.
that's inside.
Swing and a ground ball. On to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
Up next to the Giants, the catcher, number 14, Patrick Bailey.
And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 5-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
The rise stands in now and watches strike 1.
Nope. Ball 1.
That one lifted to left. Stowers gets under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next to the Giants, the right fielder, Jung-Hoo
So
Lee.
digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee, 1 for 3.
Hey!
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Up next for the Giants.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So, runner, it's intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Willie Adames to the plate now at a high leverage spot. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Inside, ball 1.
Sliced hard but foul. Two on, 2 outs. And there's a ball. The 2-1. That one to first. He takes it on his own. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. It's now 5-2. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks.
Liam Hicks.
Ball, that's inside.
Fastball is outside. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. That's outside. And that is ball 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And the 1-0.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-1. And he swings over the top there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Hicks on at first. Nobody out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. This one smoked on its way out of here. And just like that, they're within a run. These fans are really excited right now.
I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Hayden Birdsong is done, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So a lefty out of the pen,
Number
Sam
31,
Hentges.
Sam
32nd appearance. Now the number 2 hitter, Xavier Edwards. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one is in for a strike. Breaking ball,
Yep,
and that got
I got
him.
him. Take your base.
Up next for the Marlins.
No outs.
No
Runner at
outfielder.
first.
Kyle.
Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The Giants trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Ripped into left for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Christopher Morel, the next up for the Marlins. And a breaking ball misses outside. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bader has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Relay throw to third. Not in time. The tying run stands at third with 1 out. And a fly ball could knock this one off. Now at the plate, Connor Norton. 0 for 3 in this one. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Two now. Got him swinging for the K. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Next to hit, Griffin Conant. Edwards, the runner at third. Stowers on at first with 2 down. Chop to the right side. Devers steps on the bag, inning over, and it could have been worse. Marlins get a bit closer on this homer. It's down to 1 at 5-4. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Marlins,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cade Gibson.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Well, 1-run game. Leading off, Lars Nootbaar.
Ball 1.
Movement in the bullpen. Lake Bacher getting ready to go.
Hey.
Gibson in his second season, 28 years old, and he was a 10th round pick in 2022.
Ball.
That's to third. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next to the Giants, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman. He's been a difference maker in this one with what he did back in the 6th.
No doubt, Boog, a huge 3-run homer, and it's one of the key moments in this game.
Hey.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 9, Harrison.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Harrison Bader. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Harrison Bader leaves the yard. Home run number 10 on the year, and they add to the lead. It's 6-4.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Elliot Ramos.
Hey.
The 0-1.
Ball.
To the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they get it out of the play. Giants add on 1 more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4.
Now pitching for
Back
San
now, new
Francisco,
pitcher on the mound
number
as we
70,
roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Butto.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this
Leading off
season.
for
Something
the
to keep in mind here.
The shortstop,
Otto Lopez getting ready to hit. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Into center field, that'll fall for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Jacob Marcy now at the plate. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Chopped out in front of the plate. There's one. A sensational double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Catcher, number 34, Liga.
Base is empty after the double play. Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one close, ruled a ball. And 1-1. Way inside, gets out of the way. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's off the inside edge. And a full countdown. Hernandez waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Fly ball down the line. And it lands foul. So we reset and we'll do it again. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He's got it, and that is that. And the Marlins down quietly. They trail it here 6-4. Back here in Miami, well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Will Warren preparing to come on if needed. Rodriguez getting loose as well. The lefty, the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Chopped left side. Norby zips it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Ball.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Two and one now. That one missed. Outside corner, there's a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him. 2 away.
Up next to the Giants, the right fielder.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Cade Gibson will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Elmer
Marlins,
Rodriguez on to pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Two down, base is empty. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Check swing called strike. Strike one. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball. Rafael Devers waits to bat for the Giants. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So man aboard. Rafael Devers digs in now.
Well, the bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Oh, 1 down. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Ball, that's outside. Ball, inside.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. His 24th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-4.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Willie Adames. There's the strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball one.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2.
That's ball two.
Stays alive. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 9-4.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Elmer Rodriguez out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
The new
Marlins,
pitcher in the game,
number
Will
30,
Warren. He's into the game with the
Will
bases empty.
Warren.
And digging in for San Francisco, Lars Nootbaar. That's out to center field. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 9-4. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Heriberto Hernandez getting ready to hit. Out to short, Adames. Fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Xavier.
Xavier Edwards will hit next.
Ball, that's down.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Next
Ball
pitch
2.
misses. Now 2-2. Fastball is outside. On the ground, Chapman fires to first in time.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Kyle.
So it's their last chance in this one. Kyle Stowers, the next to hit.
That's a ball.
The Giants leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
The Marlins down to their final strike. Good eye in that spot.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of as we move forward.
9-4 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.